Welcome to One Chemistry. Always try to do your best. Now, let us see about 100 concepts in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episode. This is the episode number 81. If you didn't watch previous episodes, I encourage you to go and see. Here, we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the first question. They given the 7 different materials. First one is furan and cyclopentadiene and cyclohexene and exocyclic double bond on cyclohexene and fused decline with diene and the cysteine and 7-member ring diene there. From this structure, the question is really about the compounds undergo Diels-Alder reaction. So you have to count the number of it, whether it is 7 or 5 or 6 or 4. So from the question of different dienes and Diels-Alder reaction, you might realize the question is really about different structures and its reactivity. The answer is B. Let us see how. Here the 5 structures can undergo Diels-Alder reaction because the Diels-Alder reaction requires S. If the compound is available with S strand, S is also possible. It is possible because of the conversion. Since it's connected through single bond, it is called S. It can rotate or flip to the S form. S form is best for Diels-Alder reaction. If the ring is rigid, cannot isomerize. So S form cannot convert it into S strands form. So let us analyze all structure. The furan is S6 and pentadiene also S6 and the cyclohexene is S strand, so it will not undergo. And the next structure is cyclohexene with exocyclic double bond also cis and the cyclohexene with exocyclic double bond also cis and the decline also have S strands form, so it will not undergo. And the cyclobutadiene also with S form and 7-member also S form. So only S trans form don't undergo reaction. So it will not undergo. So totally 5 structure can undergo Diels-Alder reaction. That's why our answer is clearly B there. Here the concepts you have to learn here is the Diels-Alder reaction requires S configuration. Then let us look at the next question. They are asking you to find the anti-aromatic compound among these. They given the 4 different structures. The first one is the bridged carbon, which is bicyclic system with 2 bridged carbon, and B is with boron heterocycle, C is cycloheptadiene, and D is with cyclohexenone. Alkene and ketone on same system. So from the question of 4 different structures and its pi electron and the question of aromaticity, the question is really about structure versus aromaticity. The answer is B. Let us see how. Here we have to analyze one by one. The first one is bicyclic system. It is definitely not planar system, so it is non-aromatic. If you look at the B, it has boron. Boron has empty p orbital, so it provides space for delocalization. You may consider it like cation, so electrons can rotate freely. So 4 pi electron, planar and cyclic, so definitely it is anti-aromatic. Let us analyze C and D. C has non-conjugated system because one carbon is sp3 hybridized carbon, so definitely it is non-aromatic. If you look at the D, it's a conjugated system. It is planar and it has 2 pi electron. It is obeying the Huckel rule. Definitely it is aromatic there. So only the non-aromatic system is B, which is the boron attached one. So our answer is clearly B there. Here the concepts you have to learn here is aromaticity require 4n plus 2 pi electron, delocalization and planarity. If it is anti-aromatic, same thing, only differ in the pi electron, which is 4n pi electron. Then let us look at the next question. They ask you to find enantiomeric pair among these. The compound A is cyclobutane attached with methyl group and it has 2 isomer, and B is with alene compound with chlorine, and C is with styrene compound with ketone, and D is with biphenyl compound with acid and nitro group. So you have to find enantiomeric pair among these. So from the question of enantiomeric pairs and 4 different structures, you might realize the question is really about 3D structure versus its stereochemical properties. The answer is D. Let us see how. Here the A has 2 compounds which look like mirror image, but definitely they are not mirror image because compound itself not chiral. Both have plane of symmetry, so it can rotate back to normal one. So definitely it is not our enantiomer. So if you look at the B compound itself different. Both chlorines are cis and trans relationship. So definitely it will not be a chiral compound, or you can say enantiomer there. So B is also not our answer. If you look at the C, you have ketones on either side of the spirine, but it will be free ketone because you have hydrogen, so it can rotate freely. So low rotation barrier, the compound isomerized, it is identical. If you look at the D, it is enantiomer. Answer is a little bit twisted. The second compound, if you rotate it, you can clearly see the mirror image. They are mirror image of each other. So they are enantiomer. So our answer is clearly D there. Then let us look at the next question. The compound is ketone with one side cyclobutane, other side hydrogen. You are using methyl magnesium bromide and hydrogen chloride. They ask you to find the product. The products are like where the chlorine is attached. The chlorine attached in the carbonyl carbon, or chlorine attached in the side chain carbon, or chlorine attached with ring opened one, which is chlorine on the second position, or the chlorine on the ipso position. So totally 4 different products. So from the question of cyclic compound and our reagents, you might realize the question is really about where is the reaction center and the ring opening occur or not is the real question. The answer is D. Let us see how. Here first step is easy, it's form alcohol with methyl substitute bond because direct nucleophilic attack there, you have alcohol and methyl there. Then you are using HCl. HCl, what really happens is HCl make the OH to good leaving group, it form cation. Then there is a cation, always stable cation form. So what really happens is weakness membrane rearrangement occurs. So it forms tertiary cation. Since the charged pieces are there, so what really happens is the cation convert the 4-member ring into 5-member ring because of high strain. So methylene shift is occur, you form 5-member ring with cation. Again the cation is secondary cation. So what really happened? Hydrogen shift, you form tertiary cation again. So it is attacked by chlorine. So you have the final product which is chlorine attached one. So the answer is clearly D there. Here the concepts you have to learn here is the carbocation stability and strain. Strain open the ring, stability dictate the reaction. Then let us look at the next question. The starting metal is a cyclic system which is bicyclic one. It is attached with bridge carbon OTS. It has alkene and OTS are transposition to each other or anti to each other. You are having acetic acid as reactant. They ask you to find the product. So you have to find where the acetic acid is attached, whether it is on cis fashion with alkene or trans fashion with alkene, or the ring opened one with 2 fused system where the ACO positions are different. Basically 4 different possibilities of substitution. So from the bridged carbon and substitution, you might realize the question is really about configuration versus reactivity. The answer is B. Let us see how. Here the whole reaction is dictated by NGP, which is neighboring group participation. Basically neighboring group participation is better if the group is trans with retention of configuration. If you look at this alkene assists the leaving of OTS because it's trans to OTS. So what really happens is pi bond kind of weakening the OTS bond. So OTS leaves, you have replacement of AC there. So the answer is clearly B. Here ACO attack from the same phase of OTS, that's why you have retention in configuration. Here the concepts you have to learn here is neighboring group participation require transposition. It always occur with retention in configuration. That's all from this episode. I hope it was easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.